Reminder to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out the guild and the Discord while you're down there. Hello people, and welcome back to News Review. For this week there will be a few new cards, a couple of buffs to the old Diamond Seal cards, the existing ones I should say, and some free cards as well. Just news from Attack on Titan. I don't believe there are any new cards or anything related to non-collab content, so let's get right into it. First off, I don't know why they put this image at the top, because the first thing is Eren's Annexation. So when he is in Titan form, he can now annex this list of Titans right here on the right. Just, you know, a few of them he cannot annex. One of them being the transformed Armin. Basically the same annexation as TryHardNinja, like same kind of setup. He gets an improved leader skill where he can have members of the character's attribute. Basically he turns into whatever attribute that he annexes, and then that attribute will also get all of the leader multipliers and stuff, which makes it quite a bit better, because I think previously it was either he could just be fire, or it didn't even have that. It was just Attack on Titan members and humans. But now he can, I think, borrow members a little more effectively. For the team skill, nothing really different there. I think a couple of numbers got buffed, but nothing really special. I mean, each of the forms have their own effects. For the water one, you recover 40% HP after dissolving Moonstones, which is recovery without recovering, so that's quite good. Now, the fire one has attack times 1.5, which kind of sucks. The earth one is more sticky, pretty okay. The light one has a damage reduction of 30%, that's fine. And the dark one sucks as well, because once again, extra attack, and you don't need extra attack in this day and age. Same thing, the stat boosts are here, whatever. Now that it includes everything. Eren Yeager, Attack Titan in various forms, Armin in his Titan form as well. For his active, nothing changed. He gets a unique second active depending on what attribute of Titan he eats. Basically, it just corresponds to the the old actives that they used to have. The water one is a giant damage cannon, direct damage cannon. It'll be a card that comes up later in this news. The fire one is the one for Bertrand, where you get 3 rows. It's improved because now damage will be dealt regardless of fixed combo shield and puzzle shield for the whole team globally. Previously I commented on how Bertrand only ignores it for himself, so this is a good improvement if you're planning to use Eren as a leader. The earth one, I forget where this even comes from, but it may not be out, and it is a fixed board. The light one is from the girl Titan, I forget names, dude. It is once again super damage reduction, so that's quite good. No, actually, wait, it's not from it's from the other guy that can carry super damage reduction into the next turn, which this card actually can't do. It's just then and there super damage reduction, which is different. It's not worse, it's just different. And the dark one also has a fixed board, and Titan's members launch 10 extra dark attacks as much as 50% of its attack. This is also a card that will be coming in this news. This can be used to solve extra attack shields and stuff like that. So Eren, I don't think his value has appreciated a lot, because this is all making him better as a leader, which is quite fine. I think that this makes him more valuable within the 175 diamonds range. For it to truly become a breakout 200 diamond thing, which Levi is not, by the way. Just Levi is not worth the 200 diamond price tag after just everything I've seen. No, the card needs to be a good leader and has to have good actives. All these extra actives and extra stuff, they're all for him as a leader, which makes it quite fine. If you are pulling this for using it as a leader, but just in general, I don't think this has nothing to do with him being a member in the future. So I can't justify putting him in 200 diamonds because of all these buffs. You know who I can justify moving up a tier? Armin. He's nearly, in my opinion, in the 175 diamonds tier because he's got so many abilities now. The switch effect, first off, deplete half your HP. That's irrelevant. Switch, explode all runestones to generate enchanted runestones. Not a fixed board, slightly disappointing, but he has a lot of extra effects. Ignore death damage. For 1 round, ignore trio, quartet, and quintet elemental shield. Ignore defense and 100 million light damage cannon to all enemies. Quite good. Death damage can be ignored by relatively few cards. The guy from Sengoku Samurai also isn't a true death damage ignorer. He can only do that in demon teams. I believe Fane can only do that in beast and dragon teams as well. All the rest are fine. But yeah, he's one of the few cards that can ignore death damage. Unfortunately, not a new attribute. He is a new race though. Humans have never been able to do that, so that's quite good. And then moving on to the after switching form, he gets extra multipliers, thank God, because him as a leader sucked. It also solves a couple problems that I previously commented that the team skill sucks on. First off, gives him extra HP, always good. Extend movement time to 15 seconds. This is really long. Ignore burning, ignore scorching. Everything has the effect of light. Same gimmick as before. By dissolving one group of 5 or more runestones, you get extra damage and ignore puzzle shield. And this is a very nice change. At the end of each round, tap runestones to explode that type of runestones. No S there, they made a mistake here. Tap runestone to explode that type of runestone to generate enchanted light human runestones. And according to the number of exploded runestones, your combo count will increase in the next round. This is a very welcome change to the previous form, because previously I was like, he's just going to destroy your bottom row no matter what. Now you have a bit of control over it, and this should be much better. This stat boosting stuff I've talked about before. And he gets EP skills as well. Once again, I think the TOS news people have forgotten to change CD to EP. It should be EP6, I think. This skill is basically the same one as he did in his human form, but EP skill 2 is new. This is CP. This is CP. This is EP8 for 4 rounds, damage reduced minus 50%, time tunnel, and enchanted trail. The way he collects EP, which I'm surprised is not on here. I don't even know how people found out, but he collects EP in the same way as Sailor Moon and the La Una, where basically you dissolve 4 groups of runestones for 1 EP and 8 for 2 EP, meaning that some people figured out that this is a self-sustaining effect. If you just do this effect and you dissolve 8 groups of runestones every round, you can have the EP skill 2 just, add like a constant uptime basically. So that's quite good. Next up, new Dragonhearted Thunder Spears. These basically make it so that the seal cards can get their CDs up faster immediately upon entering the stage. The CD4 is quite powerful. People have been saying that this can allow basically Eren to transform straight away, because you can put this on Armin. He can switch within 1 round, I think, because this is -3, then -4. This is CD8. You can switch within 1 round, deplete half your HP, then Eren can transform because you've depleted half your HP. So that's actually quite powerful. The ability to just switch right away as you enter a stage, just like that. The craft skills are, nothing special unless you count the half damage will be done regardless of anti-runestone shield. Probably the worst way to solve that shield, to be honest. And moving on to free cards. The ultimate stage card will be Eren Yeager and Beast Titan. Dark Human, CD8, explode non-dark runestones to deal dark damage to all enemies, generate human runestones. 4 round damage will be dark regardless of defense, and Titan's members launch attacks with dark attacks as much as 30% of its attack. This was the card I was talking about where Eren annexed it, and basically this card is used for solving extra attacks in Titan teams. For the team skill, never mind, not for the team skill. For the bonding skill, this is special because if you have Eren Yeager at dual max, when you trigger the character movement of this card, you can ignore burning. Next, the last new card, I believe, is a challenge mission card, Cart Titan, Water Human, CD6, deal war damage of 20 million. This was the water card that Eren could annex as well. It ignores defense and enchanted moonstone shield, and if an enemy is defeated, skill CD -6. Basically, if you kill the enemy with the active, you can get the active back. And if you don't kill the enemy, Titans enter or stay in a hyperstate for 1 round. Some bonding skills as well, not that useful, but that is it for this week's news review. I think this has made Armin way better. I pulled a little bit. I put 5 pulls during the new jackpot rate up, and I got 2 Armin. Probably gonna exchange one for Mikasa at the near the end of the collab. If Eren does not get better, there is speculation right now that he will, but there's no facts right now. Shoutouts to Teppy Kong, by the way, for exchanging with me in the Jumbo giveaway. That's it for this week's news review. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you have any questions, leave down in the comments down below. And if you like in general, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!